Hello, guys. Got up a little early today. I gave away 2 hours worth of mail. I need to take care of some stuff. And yeah. So that's a good thing about you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So we're doing a lot of undertimes lately, and I don't really complain. And so I could do this, So I did that for you. Now it's time for me to ask for a favor. It also depends on your relationship with management, right? If you're, there's a trolley in the curb. Use that for delivering mail. Should have checked it out. So, going home, change, and go about my business. I know it's Saturday. A lot of things are closed. Usually I make appointments. I do make appointments on a Saturday and a Sunday. A lot of people don't do that. Yeah, because even my dental, I have a dental insurance from work. Yeah, I always go to my appointment on a Sunday. It's regular cleaning. I rarely go like on a weekday, unless if I'm off. If I know I'm off, that's the only time. But usually when I do my appointment, my dental appointment usually happens 6 months in advance. On a Saturday, I already chosen a lot of my doctors when it's convenient to me. And the VA, that's why I keep my my medical insurance at work, because the VA, you got to go by based on when they're available. So, which is, I don't mind, because there's like millions of veterans out there that uses the VA. So, if it can wait, yes, I can just wait for the VA, and I just take the day off, because if it's the VA appointment, regardless of what day it is, my work doesn't, they don't make a fuss about it. And if you're a federal employee, and then if your appointment is service connected, you actually get we call it a wounded warrior leave. If it's so on top of our sick leave from work, we get that we get paid wounded warrior leave, so without deducting any of our sick leave at work. So yeah, it's a good entitlement. So if if I go there for my let's say headache, or that's pretty much and my IBS, I use usually get it like every 2 to 3 months. I have appointments for that, so I go to the VA, Palo Alto. I feel more tired cutting up my hours than working full time. I mean, you know, the 8-hour basis. It's a beautiful day today. Not too hot. See, earlier it was kind of overcast, a little chilly, but like around 10, 11, it clears out, and it's like this. Look at how beautiful that view is. Something we take for granted. It's actually more beautiful on the camera, yeah, than on with your naked eye. So appreciate it. Appreciate the beautiful things in life, the simple things. You know, most of the time we're blinded by shiny objects. Ooh, that's nice. Worldly object. And then you see another, wow, that's better. This is how we get stuck, you know. This is how we get stuck from working our butt up to afford something that we don't really need. So yeah. So yesterday we were like talking about retirement, and yeah, those guys that I was talking with them, you know, I know that's, you know, in ballpark that's how much they have. But I'll never get into that, because if I focus on having that much too, I'm gonna be stuck working till I'm like high 60, 65 to 67, and that's one thing I want to avoid. You know, I could, you know, I'll take the loss. I told them, and one of my coworkers said, yo, work till you're 55, you're still young. Like, no. I just want to give myself a chance. Live my life, at least the last part of my life, according to my wishes, according to my, you know. I'm not saying about like, you know, according to my wishes, according to my rules. Doesn't mean I'm gonna break the law, break the norm. It's just, you know, I still gotta go by how people live and how common sense, basically. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not gonna work for anyone anymore, but I will work with, not for, with people. So yeah, that's the current plan. It's a new guy. See the mail truck there? Just checking out who it was. So it's a new guy. Hopefully he didn't misdeliver my mail.